guys, it's Mara. Today I'm going to be doing a beauty tutorial slash product review for a few of e.l.f. cosmetics. So I don't just use e.l.f. I also use Physicians Formula for the foundation. But I use some e.l.f. bronzer. I'm going to be trying for the first time e.l.f.'s under eye concealer and highlighter. Y'all can see that. And their poreless face primer. So I saw some reviews online and I thought I should try it out since I don't really use a primer. Normally I just use Olay's face lotion. So then also today I'll show you everything I'm going to use. Here's their bronzer for e.l.f. This is in Sun-Kissed, and my foundation is getting kind of low. I always use that in Creamy Natural, and that comes with the little Bookie brush. And let's see. Oh, and I got the highlighter in, I think it was Fair or Light, whichever one's the lightest one. And then sometimes for eyeshadow or like in my crease, I use this e.l.f. Jumbo eyeshadow stick. And that's a really dark color. It's called Turkish Coffee. And then this I got into the Dollar Tree like a long time ago. It's probably a super unpopular color. I think it's for lips and stuff like that. It's pretty red. But I usually use it for a blush and, you know, kind of put it on pretty thin because you don't need very much. And that's in Movie Star, which I can see what it's called that. And then yesterday I just bought, because Ibotta had a coupon deal on pressed powders, Rimmel. So I got this Stay Matte one in Creamy Natural. So I thought I'd put that over the top, you know, to kind of keep everything on. And oh, and I got this e.l.f. lipstick in Posh. Looks like that. Here's the color. It's pretty dark, but I tried it yesterday, just after I already had my makeup on and everything, later on in the day, and it's pretty good. It's pretty dark. It's a little dark for me, but I like it. Let's see. Oh, and my mascara, I always use, you know, the pink and black kind. Which is Maybelline. And then this is an eyeshadow I've had for a long time, but I usually use that. I've heard of, and I've been doing this for a while, using like lightish brown eyeshadow to fill in your eyebrow, just with like an eyeshadow brush, and it works really well for me. The only thing that I feel like it might cause some acne, like I have some, like right around there, the eyebrow's okay, but I always kind of have acne on my eyebrows. I don't know if that's where I sweat or whatever, but anywho, oh, and I usually use a little blender dealie, and I got that at the Dollar Tree for $1, and it lasted for a good while. I, you know, wash it out every day before I put my makeup on, but I haven't seen any more there. I know I bought 2 more, but I can't find them. So anyway, yesterday I went and got these. They're for 20 of them for $1. So I was like, well, even if I throw them out every day, it'll be okay. They're kind of little though. You see little wedges. So I got 2 of them kind of wet. I thought I could use them the same as a blender. Anyway, so first off, I'm going to start with the primer. If I can get it open. Like I said, I never used a primer before, so this is a first. It says apply to clean skin prior to makeup application. Use a small amount and blend evenly over the face. You may need to pump several times when first opened before product dispenses. So we shall see. And also, if you guys could see, like I have some acne. It's not terrible. I'm really excited to try this under eye concealer. As you guys can see, my allergies are terrible and my under eyes are awful, but that's also hereditary. Thanks, Mom. So, okay. I put about that much. We'll see if I need more or not. I really have no idea. It's pretty thick. Smells kind of weird. Kind of like sunscreen. I don't know if there's any SPF in here, but they say. Yeah, it's pretty thick and it smells like sunscreen, so. I mean, I guess I'll mostly put it in like my T-zone. I feel like you're probably not supposed to get this by your eyes. It feels like that kind of sunscreeny stuff. But, I mean, I guess I should kind of put it all over my face since I didn't put any lotion on. I don't know if this really is instead of lotion or in addition to, but I didn't put any on. But my face is kind of, you know, oily / dry. It gets dry and then it gets oily throughout the day if I didn't put any lotion on. Like if I didn't wear any makeup, then my face would get really pretty oily. Sorry. And then it would cause more acne than when I don't wear it. Than when I do wear makeup. So, it feels a little oily. Let's see what that is. Now, e.l.f. This is $6. e.l.f. has a bunch of different kinds. I've seen reviews. Let's see what's feeling. I've seen different reviews on like the green one, which helps. One of the green ones helps with acne. It's got salicylic acid in it. Another green one helps with. I don't remember. But the purple one helps with if your skin is kind of yellow, like color correct. So the color correcting one. My skin's not yellow. My skin's pink. So I don't have that issue. And then they have just the plain clear one, which maybe I should have got that one, but this is like the pinkish tinted one. So, yeah, as you can see, my face is kind of shiny right now. But, yeah, it's still not really dry. So, you know, I was expecting it to kind of dry up and feel like sunscreen, but it hasn't done that yet, so I don't know. I guess I'll go on to the next thing while that's drying. Or if it's, maybe that's just it's done, I don't know. Let's see, second. I guess I can do my under eye concealer and my regular concealer at the same time. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I use this Maybelline Cover Stick in ivory. Sometimes I use light, sometimes I use ivory. If you look at the colors as they're lined up, you know, from like supposedly lightest to darkest, but the very lightest ivory one is usually more of a pink tint. Then the other ones are more yellow, so it actually looks a whole lot darker than some of the other ones. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I guess they assume ivory people have more pink tint, which I do, so it works. But this is the best cover-up I've used so far. Really, I've tried all different kinds, like cheap kind. I guess I haven't used, the best kind of drugstore. I haven't used like super expensive kind, you know, just from like Walmart and that stuff. But I have high hopes for this e.l.f. under eye deal, so we'll see. I don't think how it's made up, I doubt you're supposed to put it all over your face. It might break it up more, but at this point, I don't know if I'm getting much worse, you know. It's okay. So, I should have got a mirror too, but oh well. I can use my phone to kind of see. And I won't put it under my under eye since we're going to use that other stuff. But this kind of where I have my blemishes. What's so weird saying the word blemishes? Yeah, but I'm pretty well off compared to normal. I don't want to do that. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and blend it in and then I'll My hands are slippery from that primer, seriously. People said it, I guess it's all like, you know, like silicone based. But okay, so maybe these, instead of the blender ball things, aren't as good. I don't think. So I'm just kind of rubbing it off instead of, I mean, I wet it and everything, but the texture of it's kind of like it's smooth, of these little wedges. So, and they're kind of, they're not as, they're more flimsy. So, I think I'll try to just, you know, crack the board and buy one of those, another expensive waffles. You know, I said I got that dog food, so it was only $1. But I know they can be like $5-6, so. And it didn't hold up super well. But anyway, okay, there's most things. I'm gonna put some more in here because that's not a bad spot. Okay, under eye stuff. Just put concealer first and the highlighter. We're just guessing, we're just going with it. So, V. That was a terrible V. Or triangle, whichever. Coming back. Okay. Up top too. Even my eyelids are back. Okay, literally nothing has changed. Oh, my nose. I don't know if it's the lighting, but really. We're gonna put some light on, okay? Okay. Maybe I wiped it all away. I don't know, it's a little watery consistency, so. I'm not dabbing in the primer into my eye. That's a little better. Okay. So, let me unplug my phone. My hands are so slippery. Die! No, okay, just kidding. I had to unplug my phone. It says it gets too hot or something. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hardly take the cord out because of my hands. So I don't know if after you put your primer on, you want to wash your hands because. Anyway, so here's what it looks like. Whatever. Put on my warrior paint. Something like that. Okay. Use the other side of this. Maybe I should have put it in a triangle under my eye too. I really didn't. Kind of used it for highlighter on my cheekbones too, but not bad. Probably should have used a mirror, but it's okay. I think I'll put a little bit under my eyes more. I don't think it's looking half bad. I mean, I haven't put foundation on or anything, so. Okay, so if you guys can kind of see that. highlights my cheekbones well. Not so sure about covering up my under eye, but not much you can do. So, next, let's see. I'm going to use my foundation. That's my powdered stuff from Physicians Formula. I really like it. I've used it since high school, so it's always been pretty good. I've always used Creamy Natural, so. I'm pretty fair-skinned, obviously you can tell. But if I were to use any lighter, like usually once I put my makeup on though, I look a lot tanner. I mean, and part of that obviously I put on bronzer, but I never used to wear bronzer. So I only started recently doing that, but I think it helps a lot. That sun-kissed look, I mean, that is the color, so one would expect that. But my skin feels pretty smooth. I think it is from that primer. Feels hydrated, I guess. So just kind of smooth this around. It does go on pretty well. Sorry this took so long. Okay, so I thought on pretty good. I might put some more concealer on. Although I feel like it's a never-ending cycle of putting on more concealer, covering up your pores, and then you break out more, yada yada. So maybe I shouldn't, especially since it's like 90 degrees outside today. Okay, so next I'm gonna put on some blush. Like I said, I just use this a little bit here and there. I don't really do any contouring. I could, but yeah. This is just kind of a quicker makeup deal. So just kind of move around in circles to spread it out. Nice little pink rosiness. Well, a little more red rosy than pink rosy since it is pretty dark. Okay, so that's pretty good. Next, let's see, I'll do some with my eyebrows. This is little e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I've had this for a long time. Or sorry, that was upside down. But that's what I'm going to use for my eyebrows and for my eyeshadow. So what I do, so you can use one brush and save it. I start with the lightest color and go to the darkest. So usually I get the light pink color, this one, and kind of highlight under the brows and then in the corner. So brows in the corner. Kind of opens up your eyes, and I think that helps when you have under eye stuff too. A little bit. Not a whole lot. And then next color, this darker pinky color. And then just put that on your lid. Okay. Then darkest brown color, or the only brown color in there. Or sometimes I'd use this jumbo stick, but when I try to use that in the eyebrows, it's kind of a little too waxy. So I showed you guys that earlier, but I probably won't use that today. So just in your crease. Just kind of smooth it out. That went on pretty heavy. Oh well. So yeah, that looks not bad. Kind of uneven. So I should use a mirror. Oh wow. Okay, so then this eyebrow. Like I said, just have a little bit of brown in there. I think it works out pretty good. Anyway, okay, maybe it's a little dark, but you know, just kind of rub it out. Use your blender, whatever. My eyebrows are pretty good to start out, but then they just like die off. But I do have blonde eyebrows, so that's how it goes. I just use it for a filler. I don't really line my brows or anything like that. Just kind of between the hairs. Now you're saying, oh, one of your eyebrows looks higher than the other. Yes, it does. But you know what? That's just how they grew. Okay, so there you go. Next, so this, I'm pretty sure I got this at the Dollar Tree too. It's my little eyelash curler, so. That's good. And I'm pretty sure eyelashes make my whole face, so you don't want to mess it up. Because I have big eyes. Okay. Next, mascara. I don't think I forgot anything. Oh, ooh! Hold up. Hold up. Forgot my bronzer. So I usually just kind of put that a little bit on my cheeks, a little bit around my temples, like that. Okay, and this lighting looks a little orange, really not bad. I do have like a yellow lighting in here. I need to plug in my makeup mirror. But anyway, maybe you can do like some contouring with it, but okay. Then I also forgot my matte powder over the top to kind of set everything. Probably want to do that before you put mascara on. So I'm using this brush. It came as a set. I don't know, it was from Target. Oh, Sonia Kasich. I don't know. That's what they look like. I have little ones too. So just kind of putting that over the top. I mean, I guess this could be just pressed powder, so I don't know if you could use that instead of foundation, but I feel like it's pretty light for being creamy natural, but whatever. It smells nice, kind of floral. Where was I? My skin's kind of dry. Okay, mascara, then we're done. So I just put on like 25 million coats. Also, I need to get a new mascara. This one's kind of drying out, so. Oh, and if you guys like my nails, see, aren't they pretty? I'm going to do a review on that. It's that Miracle Gel, Sally Hansen. I'm going to do a video on that next. I put those on last night. I got a really good deal at Walgreens. Walmart would have been a good deal also, however, they wouldn't take my coupon, but you know. Try to get all those little side baby lunches. I really do kind of have long lashes. If they weren't so blonde you couldn't see them to start out with. So there you go. Pretty much the finished look. I don't know, my skin's pretty sensitive with stuff, so we'll see how this primer works. I might make another video in, 8 hours or whatever to see how it's held up. I think also has something to do with how shiny you get with this Stay Matte stuff, so hopefully it helps me stay matte. So that and the primer will kind of act together along with my foundation and see if I do stay matte. So I'll post another video with an update and see how well I think everything turned out. But so far, I like everything. The primer, it is kind of a weird, but like I said, I've never, a weird texture or a weird, I don't know, weird smell a little bit. But I've never used a primer before, so I don't really know what to expect. But yeah, so I'll put that video up later. I'll do that nail video. What else? But yeah, overall, I think that under eye stuff, I think I did pretty good. Looks a lot better than when I started, so that's something. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching, and I'll put up videos sometime. So yeah, bye.